Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're on the River Vire and we've probably only got a couple of hours because it's due to rain at lunchtime and it's now about 10:30. Anyway, Monty and I have come down here. We're going to fish over on the far bank and you'll see there's a few trees over there. We're getting quite close to those and we're hoping we might catch some good roach. There's some good roach on this stretch. Anything over about half a pound and we'll be well pleased. Anyway, we're fishing with a feeder. We've got 3 maggots at the moment on the hook and we'll see what we can catch here. Right, let's get down and do some fishing. Oh, got a fish. Got a fish, boy. There's 2 whites and a red maggot on. It's probably a roach. Might be a little skimmer, don't know. Well everyone, what a cracking way to start the day. A nice little roach. What a beautiful fish. Right, let's see if we can catch you some more. Right, well what we're doing today, we have got a pretty simple setup. We've got a 20 gram, don't know if it's made by Drennan, 20 gram Drennan cage feeder, sliding up the line. We've got a ledger stop, Drennan ledger stop, and we've got 6-pound main line, 3-pound hook link with 2 white maggots and a red one on a size 16 hook. And the distance from the feeder to the hook is about 2.5–3 feet. So that's what we're going to try. We've got plenty of depth of water out there, good 10 foot I should think, even though we're quite close to the bank. And we're using some ground bait we got left over from our last trip, which we've remixed. And that is not really designed for what we're doing, but it's what we've got. And it's some Ringer's Dark and some standard Census Lake. We're going to give it a try and see what we can catch here. Putting the rod nice and high in the air because there's quite a flow. This is a very deep flowing section of the river, and by putting the rod tip up high we haven't got so much line in the water. But from previous visits with this braided line, got braided main line down to a 6-pound shock leader, you tend to see the bites quite well. Monty will sit there looking at it. You'll give me a bark, won't you, boy? Seem to have a lot of kids off school today. I'm sure the Easter holidays were a couple of weeks ago, but oh, that's a vicious bite. And we've picked a fish up. This feels like a roach. The roach seem to really like living on that far bank. We fished here before, many years ago. Had a really big haul of roach, all of which were a good size. This feels like a good fish. A roach. Take into account what other people have been telling us. No, it's not, it's a skimmer bream. Well, there you go, I thought it was a big roach. And we had a comment on one of the last videos saying keep your landing net a bit closer. So hopefully now we're doing that. Look at that. That's not a bad little skimmer. Almost a pound, I should think. I was more interested in the feeder. Fish is here, boy. There we go. Nice little feeder to start the day. Put him back in there. Let's quickly show you the swim. There's the rod and the tip as the rain starts. And we're fishing directly over there. Getting as close as we dare to those overhanging trees without going in them. Up there is the church, and this is a place called Rampan, and we're right by the church, so if you want to find it on the map you can do. And you'll see that red bridge. Well, that's a footbridge, and the car park is just on the far bank, and we've got a fish. I'm a bit worried by this weather. We've only been going 20 minutes and already it's starting to get dark, and we've got another roach. Not as big as the first one. Didn't need the landing net for that. Well, that was a bit of a surprise. We hooked a fish while we were holding the camera. We've landed it, put it in the net. So I just thought I'd show you the footpath that runs alongside the Vire as well. This is called the chemin de horlage, and runs from Pontfarcy right up towards Carrington. Long way. And there's lots of stretches like this which are easily accessible, which helps with the fishing. And we're nicely down on the bank here. Monty actually started wagging his tail, if you saw in that last one, getting excited because he knew the rod was moving, so we had to quickly turn the camera off and reel it in. Anyway, we're going to put the camera back down, and the rain has started, but if it holds off for a bit we'll try and catch some more for you. Boy. Let's bait up again and try to see if we can actually throw it in the right place. Drop a few maggots in there. Nothing to see here, boy. Oh. Well, that didn't take very long. I think we hooked a fish. I don't think it's that big. It may have come off. No, it's still on. That practically took on the drop. We've got another one, boy. If we do, I'll lift this one out. Let's skim up. There we go. Monty wants to see the fish. We just want to get him unhooked. There we go, little skimmer. You're not having him. Well, it'd be nice if before we have to run for the hills because of the rain, if we could catch you one of the sit down, boy, come here, catch you one of the bigger roach or bream, maybe even a chub. At the moment we're getting bites, and as we said before, I think if we had some worms maybe that would sort out the bigger fish. Oof. Another one straight away. I'm not sure if we've hooked it. I don't think we have. That was dip down and drop back. And the bait got well and truly hammered. Oh, just had a drop back in about 6 or 7 minutes. I don't know what this is. Doesn't feel huge. It's a medium-sized little skimmer. Just slip the net under him. There we go. Put the sandwich down. Let's have a look at him. Might be a hybrid actually. I think that's probably a hybrid. It's a bit too much roach-like. Yeah, definitely a bit of roach in this. There we go. Bit of a hybrid, I think. Well, it's not looking so good now. We've not had any bites for 15-20 minutes. We see a big splash on the far side, which may well have been a pike or a zander having a go at the shoal of fish that we had over there, and bites have stopped completely. And add to that the fact that the forecasted rain for after lunch I think has started, and it's now looking very grey, the direction that the wind and the clouds are coming, and it's a more steady rain. So I don't think we're going to be, if this carries on for another 4 or 5 minutes, I think we'll have to call it a day and run for the hills. Especially if we haven't had any more bites. Just changing the position of the rod just to see if this gives any better bite indication. But as I say, I have a sneaky feeling that predators have moved in and the fish have disappeared. Just put the lid on the maggots to stop them getting soaking wet. Well, the rain has well and truly moved in, Nothing's going to draw Monty the dog away from the rod, but he can keep an eye on it. We're going to have to pack the camera up, I think. And it's a shame because we've had a lovely time, but the weather is coming from that direction, and it's looking very dull and dark. So anyway, that's all we're going to show you for now. Hope you've enjoyed watching Monty and I out on our little trip. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed it, and send us some comments if you think you can help my fishing. Anyway, bye for now, and we'll catch you next time. Well everyone, typical, just as we were going home, we've caught the best fish of the day. There it is, it's a bream, really nice bream, £1.5, £2 perhaps. Fought really hard in this water. I would have thought it was going to be about £4. It's not, it's about £1.5, perhaps 2 on a good day. But lovely fish, and he wants to go back, so we'll put him back now that we've shown him to you.